Good morning, friends. This is Basil Ude, broadcasting live from the ancient cold city of Enugu. It's my joy and pleasure this morning to be with us as we discuss this our topic, the cash flow, TBC cash flow, going full time on TBC. Is an opportunity for me to share with us that it is good to be having gradual TBC cash flow experience. Going over our previous segments. In our last segment, we mentioned duplication as we apply the transition process. In that particular segment, we reviewed the admin post, which encourages us that we can do duplication, we can enjoy cash flow by duplicating, applying the formula of duplication, and also applying the transition process, where we fully laid down principles to get our new members running fast with the program. So this morning, I want to discuss going full time. I also look at one of the blog posts of admin, which discusses the same thing. In fact, from there, I got this idea. So as we share my screen later on, I want to look at the option of being a full-time income earner through the TBC coin. The TBC coin TBC is available, and if we apply these things be mentioned by admin, we can be earning fully just working on TBC full time. I take this opportunity to welcome my online viewers, online participants, both local and global. You're welcome to this broadcast. As the broadcast starts again, going full time on TBC. So I'm going to share my screen now. Let's look at the place I'm discussing this morning, which is essentially the aspect of how we make a full-time income online. So I'm going to share my screen on that, and let's just look at it. Share. Good. So see the screen. I want us to look at how we make a full-time income online. This is precisely what I will share with you this morning. How we make this our income online. And so this, I'm going to read through a bit of this, and it will help us follow what I will share with you this morning. How we can make, yes, I will shoot this up. Right, I think we're there now. Good. So I will read this for us. Now it says, the screen is larger now. So I read, it says, cash flow leaders, please meet with the individuals on your team one-on-one and discuss that with them. That's recommended. I'm just reading the purpose, but I'm going to read from here. It says, bringing a balance between the following three parties will lead to explosive, exponential TBC community growth, unlocking the value contained in our TBC wallets by the end of the year 2019. So that this write-up does suggest by next year, 2019, if we follow these steps being suggested, we have a strong chance to have full wallets in our TBC wallets. And these trends are being mentioned as one, the TBC cash flow leaders. That's number one. TBC cash flowing leaders. These are leaders who are doing cash flow coaching, like our leader, Randy Wilson, and Daluz and others, who are steadily giving us cash flow training. So when we follow them, as I have enlisted in one of them, Randy Wilson on, And I did enjoy a lot of ideas how to enjoy cash flow. Then he also says in number 2, sponsors. Who are the sponsors? These are I and you, me and you, all of us who have brought in at least a member, a new member in the TBC. But bringing a member and dropping that member off without grooming him or her to the processes required to grow in TBC may not be a good type of sponsor. So a sponsor is someone who actually brings in a new member into TBC and directs, trains, educates, and leads that member where he too or she too becomes another sponsor. I'll go on this, and it can just take minutes. I'm a sponsor today. Tomorrow, the person I sponsor becomes a sponsor, and it goes that way. They also have the new members. These are 3 categories. So let's look at what admin writes. They say, in order to earn daily cash flow in TBC, at least one of 2 activities must happen daily on a constant basis: sponsoring and or partnering. That's interesting. You see, if each day I sponsor somebody, each day, or each day I partner with somebody or someone, cash flow is determined. Cash flow is assured. Let me read on, because I'm just sharing the wonderful post admin gave us here. Say, well, now, we should open the eyes of our newest members that a full-time income can be earned in TBC as early as their first week after joining us. 1 or 2 transactions a day can make that happen. Friends, it's wonderful if you read what I'm reading. So I want us to have a new mindset, a new outlook, a new approach concerning this particular discussion I'm making this morning. That a new member can begin to enjoy full-time income through TBC by just making sure that every day he sponsors someone and new in TBC. Every new day he partners with somebody. Of course, for the purpose of my viewers who are welcome again, I'm seeing them here. You're all welcome again. For the purpose of those who are here, I want to assure us that there is a wonderful partnership program which I share with us in a moment. Let me just stop sharing and let us discuss this. Yes. Let me get back to the screen. Friends, our topic this morning is actually, how can you be a full-time on TBC? You see, you have an online business. Yes, I'm having a full-time business. I'm having a full-time job. It is possible. What admin is saying in this post I've just shown us a while ago is that we can actually earn something on a daily basis if we do the following. 1, each day I sponsor somebody. Each day somebody I sponsor someone. So there must be either of the 2. Either I sponsor somebody afresh, or the one I sponsored sponsors someone afresh, or the 3 I sponsored or the 2 I sponsored sponsor somebody every day. So there must be one activity going from one or the other. As this is happening on daily basis, income must be earned. How? Good. As I'll go back to that article, but let me just explain how. That this partnership program, which we can all employ, we encourage our new members, apart from enjoying those cookies, those free ones, let them make effort to buy some of the kringles on their own. As they do that, they qualify for some other cookies, some other bonus cookies. This, in turn, enlarges their wallet base, their wallet value. So they will not be quick to redeem. They should not rush at redemption. They will first accumulate enough cookies. Through one, if they did the sponsor program where there's a reward, or they buy some kringles, which also there'll be reward. Either way, there are rewards coming in. So with this is happening, what this partnership program means is that you that is sponsoring, you that is paying someone who is receiving money from the newcomers, you are entitled to share that with your partner, with those new members. So by so doing, that is an income flow. By so doing, you'll find that someone along within your team would desire to have his or her cookies, would desire to make some purchases. In that purchases, and the thing that comes from those people are shared among people, among you, the sponsor, and new member who's trying to bring in new members who don't have enough cookies yet, enough crinkles yet to sell. So when there's that an agreement between the people in this program, everyone enjoys something, and that's cash flow. So I'm going to go back to our screen and see what admin is saying concerning what I'm discussing now. So I go back. Good. So we stopped here. So let's look at what he says concerning the first week. He said 1 or 2 transactions a day can make that happen. Think about that, which is better. Work full-time at a job which practically exhausts 50 to 60 hours a week away from home, or stay home and make a full-time income in TBC. That's interesting. We can make a full-time. You say our cash flowing leaders have proven that a full-time income can be earned from home working. That's beautiful good news. They are living, no doubt, is one of the best lifestyles to have. See what I'm saying? We can enjoy this cash flow. We can have a beautiful cash flow experience by just following our leaders, by just having that rally team I talked last week. Rally team, broadcasters be in a group, in a chat group, and all of us encouraging new members on a daily basis, sharing ideas and stuff that makes somebody earn in this TBC directly. I'm not talking about third-party program, I'm talking about earning directly. For instance, it said temptation to access TBC Kringle coins prematurely during redemption periods is very high, but the 2 new members join us at those times. Actually, we have experienced this. Some coming today, they want to access, they want to have they want to redeem lately. But it's been encouraged to delay, to acquire more cookies. As you acquire more cookies, you have more accumulated coins in your back office. That is why, if you look at this paragraph here, it says we are in what is called the billionaire zone. Let me just expand that, if we will. Let me expand that. So I'm going to read again. What is more important is having enough quality training completed before turning cookies into TBC Kringle coins. Training, training, training. I've been keeping on emphasizing that. Training, training, training. It says we are in a what is called the billionaire zone. And that means it is very common for members to become quick TBC millionaires once they complete the redemption process. Of course, this zone also means we are still in the early stages of developing our TBC economy. And these coins are less spendable now compared to how spendable they will be in the later or final stages of rolling out our TBC economy. So I want to emphasize this, folks. Billionaire zone. In my trainings, I've always said that for us to enjoy TBC, for us to enjoy TBC, is not now. We can enjoy this cash flow in trickles, but by the time our TBC economy comes to where we roll out our TBC economy, friends, it will be very magnificent. You find that TBC have acquired becomes spendable, all of them across board, all over the world, globally. This is our goal. This is our target. So when admin says here that our coins are less spendable now, he is talking about the current status report. That is why many are getting kind of worried. This coin, they want to spend our TBC money. Yes, it's less spendable now. But when the final stages of rollout for TBC economy will occur, we will be in a position to spend the whole of the money want to time in full billionaires. That's why I said here. Let's look at it. He said, these are rolled out. We're under development. We are under developing, friends. We're becoming bigger, friends. We're adding more value to our coins, friends. The complete value in our team currently 100% unlocked. We are in the distribution phase now and not in the economic phase yet. I want to emphasize that, friends. We are not in the economic phase. So there are two phases we should always carry. The first one is the economic phase. We're not there yet. We are in the distribution phase. The distribution phase, we are doing things, following all distribution processes, all this process of getting new members, getting the coins across to people, because we are distributing the coin. By the time we migrate to the economic phase, this is when the true value, the 100% value of our coin will be unlocked. Now, let me look at this again. It says, without proper quality training, new members can serve quickly and become burdensome to the whole TBC community. That's right. That is why many members are actually complaining. Some coming today, next week, they want to cash out to their banks, their local banks. They want fiat money quickly. You know why? Because they are not giving quality training. So let's go back to my screen. Let's discuss this. Say why. So what are we saying? In the process of having this TBC as your full-time income, as your full-time job, quality training is required. Quality understanding is required. From the blog post I've just shared from admin post, two things come out clear. One, we should have this understanding that the TBC coin in the billion coin community is still in its distribution phase. And this phase is a phase where we may not be spending all the TBC coins in a manner and way it should be when the time comes. It also means we have to stick to the laid down principles published in the articles, published in the TBC fast track system. We may have to follow those systems to be earning from TBC activities as present status. But a time happens, which is second phase, what is called the economic phase. In the economic phase of TBC, percent value of TBC, that's the 100% spendable value of TBC, will be unlocked. By so doing, the TBC we have our wallet is easily convertible to fiat or to be spent on any commodity all over the world. That's the phase we are approaching. That's the phase we are going on to. We are moved to that phase. For the current phase of distribution phase, we must have this understanding so that our newcomers, our new members, when we discuss this to them and make them know this, they will not be in a position to begin to make demands of exchange, demands of changing their TBC for fiat, demands of this or that. Many of us have been beaten by various exchange groups that come and promise us one thing or another. At the end of the day, the TBC community has swindled and the money gets gone. So I would like us in this episode to understand the necessity to adhere to what TBC admin is telling us in this particular blog. Yes, you can earn full-time on TBC if you can have what understanding of the present state we are. We can also understand the impact of being current, be in alignment with TBC principal direction. Once we're in alignment, friends, we will achieve. And if I go back to the article, most of the time I don't go back to the article, let me explain to us what followed that article. It's also about, friends, doing one thing every day. You are sponsoring a new member, giving the person a quality education, training on what it takes to own TBC and where TBC is going, the current phase and the next phase. These are the principal things we want to communicate. And then we'll share with these new members the cookies available, the bonuses available, how to enrich their wallets by following these TBC bonuses. Thirdly, by bringing the partnership program on board so that every member in that team effort will learn how to duplicate whatever the leader is doing. And again, as the fourth agenda, the fourth item, being able to key in to the cash flow leadership being done by our leaders like Randy Wilson and others. If we do this, you have a complete tool set, complete tools to enable us not only earn from TBC activities, but go full time on it. It's possible. It's just simple steps. You start with training, quality training. Understand where we are. Friends, we are currently in distribution phase. And in this distribution phase, what will assure you earn money every day is if you do something every day. And that something is get a new member into your team every day. And instruct, educate, and train a new member to be able to get a new member every day. And let that new member not just stop being a new member, be able to join the rally team, a WhatsApp group, action-oriented, action-packed, power-packed team, a social media team, especially a WhatsApp or Telegram group that will be updating, adding current information on TBC activities so that new members will be up and doing. New members will be active. They will know what to say, they want to do when they are doing TBC. It's very important, folks. Once these things are achieved, what the next thing that will follow, friends, that if this happens every day in every member's day work, start for Monday, example. On Monday, you got someone. And by Tuesday, you got another person. And the person you got another one the next day. On Wednesday, you got another person. And that person got another person next day. You find that you are actually going viral. Someone is getting someone, training someone. And as you move on, you will now have people who want to have more of their TBC goes in their wallet. Apart from the free gifts, you become a leader. You also become a cash flow leader. You will now release part of your own kringles to those new members. And remember, those new members have become sponsors of new members. To those sponsors of new members, you partner with them in that kringles you are selling to new members. So you take some, they take some. It becomes a win-win position to live full-time on TBC. As you do that, everyone is getting a new member every day. I'm every day, you're getting every day, my partner is getting every day. I'm having this little team that keep on motivating us, encouraging us. As we do this, friends, everybody doing this every day will also experience cash flow every day. You spend 3 hours from home, we do this, compare with spending hours at work somewhere, working on someone. You find that the advantages are so numerous. So, friends, it is possible to have a full-time experience in TBC. Let me share my screen once more and show some few things, friends. Let's go back, look at what the admin had to say. Oh. Right. So let's look at it. Sorry, folks. Let me just go down, and show some fun stuff. Okay. Let's look at our screen once more. Sorry, let's go back there. That appears we're on the wrong screen. Okay, we're on the correct one now. Good. So I want to read this part before I close. It says, now it is time to encourage. Okay, John was an example he used up there to keep on sponsoring. Let me put it this way: it is time to encourage me. You can put your name there, me, to point me to keep on sponsoring new members and to continue training with you until he gets to the point he can keep everything going all by himself and becomes a cash flow leader and full-time in TBC community. So, in the previous examples, which I tried to summarize, by the time you have gotten, say, Mr. John, and he's a new member, and keep on training him, keep on showing new members, keep on sharing the proceeds of new members with you, he becomes a cash leader. A cash flow leader is someone who has enough TBC, who can share with another person, who can give to a new member. So this, by so doing, you will find that he who is coming, let me read this place, say partnership keep things balanced, while a new member is assessing the time of cash flowing trader. These leaders don't give their time away for free. Cash flow leaders in TBC have enough TBC experience to handle all kinds of objections that naturally come up during the sponsoring process. New members need to be aware that the experience comes over time and people learn new things at their own speed. 100% sound better than 50%, but the truth is 50% plus training pays than 100% without training. So, friends, let me just let's look at this really. I want to close with that last paragraph. Why most of us are not enjoying most of this stuff I'm talking about is because we are not looking at the other side of life. To be a cash flow leader, it takes experience, it takes times, it takes years of being TBC, it takes training of listening to TBC leaders, it takes hours of going through videos of TBC blogs and admin. It takes all these things for you to be a cash flow leader. And the cash flow leader has enough TBC coins in his wallet to distribute to anybody he wants to distribute, to ensure that new members are well kept, are well updated. So in this regard, what the admin is just telling us, let us not be in a hurry to become a cash flow leader. Go into partnership with a broadcaster with experience, with a TBC leader with experience, and as you get new members, let that leader distribute his own coin to new members, and he can partner with you on the fee that coming until you have adequate experience to take all those questions that come from new leaders. Is encouraging, and by so doing, it becomes a win-win situation. By so doing, both new members, both sponsors who have been trained to become cash leaders will enjoy. Remember the three categories of people here: the cash flow leaders, that's experienced broadcaster, those who have done it one. Second one is sponsors, those who are sponsoring other people with their team, but are getting there. The last one, new members. With these three, something was happening every day, and then cash flow experience. Thanks for listening. It's having a wonderful time sharing with us. Maybe by next segment, next Tuesday, is it Christmas Day? Maybe we're not talking again. By that time, we're going to have a wonderful time. I want to really go higher and higher. Being a full time on TBC is possible. This is your friend Basil. Thanks for those who stay on participating in this program. I say, love all you all. Share the top. Bye for now. This is Basil.